Howdy, hello everyone, welcome back. Today we're going to be playing some Grey Zone Warfare. I'm going to turn on the game. Hopefully it's not too noisy. It did seem really loud to me. I've actually turned it down slightly because there's a big storm going on right now in game. So this is kind of what it looks like. I've literally just booted the game out. They've just posted the hotfix through. Doesn't really affect me, or at least I don't think it should, because it mainly is fixing a bug that was happening with 50 series GPUs. So for me, it shouldn't really matter. I've got a 4070 Ti Super. And my stuff seems to kind of be alright. I went through and changed some of my settings based on the guide that Clem had made recently. So a few changes that I've made here is global illumination to high, because apparently medium. So high used to be extra ray tracing, but doesn't seem to matter that much now. Shadows to medium, because it doesn't seem to do too much. Object quality, which is it doesn't hit performance too much, I've gone to epic. And then these ones, medium, 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 I've just gone to so that we can just try to modify the frame rate, get as best frames as we can without hurting our what it actually looks like. Variable rate shading is off, something I didn't realize actually did anything. And now I thought you could change this DLSS stuff to like a custom mode, but it doesn't seem like you can. I think it shows you somewhere. Yeah, here. So this 3D resolution, this shows you what DLSS is doing right now. So this is on DLSS quality, which puts it to 67%. Now I thought you could change this, but I don't. Maybe you actually can't. It just tells you. I think it just tells you. Is it easy to get money in gear now? I haven't played in a while. So I went from, I think you started with 40k. I went up to 63k, just like doing tasks and a few other things. There's some cases as well now, cooler and that kind of stuff. It wasn't that bad because where I was going, so I was going over to, we could go over there again. I went over to, there is this bit here over by Fanny Paradise, which is quite a funny name, but this one has got some decent loot, actually. Maybe we'll go over that. Actually, what have I got? Let me just make sure I've actually got some stuff accepted. Okay, this is all in progress. I needed a key over there that I didn't actually have access to. If you go into tasks, it's now sorted by region, which is quite nice. So you can minimize the completed stuff. We've got stuff over in YBL. I was doing this, King of the Crossroads, but we couldn't. This is the one I couldn't get the key for. Then we've got Artisan's Friend on a farm west of Namthaven. That's the other way. And then neutralize the criminal leader. That's the main guy. And actually, I wonder how many people are inside the main town. There's actually nobody there. I wonder if we could go and do the criminal leader guy. Maybe that's worth it. Like last time, I was using the SVD, and I was using that basically to clear out the lagoon. Let's see about this over the M700. I wonder if I can make this. Is there any way to make this smaller? What makes this big? Is it the mag? Ah, it's the mag. Okay. The SVD is also quite big. One of the issues I have, I don't have the bigger stash. So I have to be quite careful. There we go. So we can take off the wooden stock and kind of fix this way. Now there is a shotgun that you can buy that I was using in the starter turn. I might just buy another throwaway one, because rather than using, is it a bit long? Not sure if I have space. Yeah, no space to add the item. Okay, I'll have to figure out a slightly better way of doing this. We'll move this over here. I could actually move the keys. I think I've got. Do I have a key? Oh no, so I've got it on me. I've actually got it physically on me. But this should be okay. Once I've moved that over there, we should be able to buy this shotgun. I'm trying to keep, as much stuff as I can do, just in case, but I don't think I really need it. So we'll use this when we get into the main area. This is a big M4 that we found with 60-round mag in it, which is quite nice. We've been using. Do I have? Yeah, I've still got these 12-gauge shotgun shells. So we'll just take those with us. These things just like obliterate the base AI. Sorry, the game isn't worth playing until it's optimized. I mean, it runs at 110 frames for me. I was of the same mindset as yourself up until basically this update, because this update is now fully playable. I have a 5800 X3D and a 4070 Ti Super. If you have any hardware around there, it's perfectly fine for this game now. Perfectly fine. You can get away with a bit less than that, obviously. Oh, I should chuck some of this. Where did this come from? Oh yeah, this is because I did this like random loot run. Actually, make sure that I've got enough. You throw these bits away. What do I need to bring with me? SP556. That'll probably do. Shouldn't really matter too much. This is just the basic. The basic starter town area. So, but at least we can hopefully complete and kill the guy there. I still crash way too often. What's your GPU? It depends on what your GPU is. 4070 Ti. Oh, that is a shame. Because I was hoping that you were going to say a 50 series, because they've literally just put out an update. So the game was down this morning for tech reasons. And they literally just put an update out this morning, fixing one of the bugs with the 50 series GPUs that was causing them to crash. I don't know then. That's unfortunate. I think the crashes that will get solved. There are some of them that are driver related. So they will get solved. They did quite a lot of changes for this update, so... Right, we need to go and take Wildcat first off. So let's see if we can go and do that. I wonder if the... I think the cop guys actually have armor, so I think we'll swap over to the M4 for that. Yeah, not worth upgrading. No, I agree. You shouldn't. You definitely shouldn't. Okay, I'm on full auto. Yeah, you definitely shouldn't. No, that sucks. If it's crashing for you, that sucks. Honestly, it does. But yeah, you certainly shouldn't be upgrading for this. I mean, the problem is, right, is that you... Half the time, the upgrades, it's expensive, and you don't get that much more performance for the same price bracket, which is the difficulty. Same problem with the 4070. I increased the page file at a 3-hour run without crash. What's your VRAM, by the way? Game is fun, though. Yeah, I mean, there's lots that they need to do to add to the game to make it even better, but... How much VRAM do you have? Is it 12 on the 4070 Ti? I wonder maybe if that's why. I know they've had some VRAM problems. What's mine running at now? Oh, mine's only running at 8.6 at the minute, actually. So the TI Super's got 16, fortunately, which makes it a little bit more robust in some of these situations. But yeah, I don't know. I'm sure they'll get it fixed. Alright, ye olde lean zoom. Sometimes there's one more. Probably should have checked that little shack, actually. I'll try and stay by the cover if you can. Can we take that? Yeah. Yeah, Thombo, what's going on?
We've established control over
Yeah, I love the fact that now you basically don't need to go back to base ever. It's very, very good. There are some issues that have obviously appeared with that. From the perspective of people respawning continuously. But, you know. They're going to slowly iterate on it and get it sorted. I know they will. Do you now schedule Grizzly sessions just because EFT is quite slow? No, I kind of wanted to be playing... I actually want to play a bit more. I was going to play yesterday. I don't know whether I'm actually going to, like, maybe I'll do a full schedule, like, actually schedule in Grey Zone. I don't know. I'm probably just going to, like, swap back and forth, but I don't know if having a dedicated day is worth it. Still got M85501 in there. It's a bit of a waste, but... so what's that? 40, and then I want to have another 20. So I'll take this crap 20. HPVT on top of that, a bit on that. Okay, that'll do. The thing is, I could technically... You know, I think I'm just going to sell these belts. Like, these belts are okay, but the belt is really not the be-all and the end-all of what's going on. So I think I might do that, because then it allows me to at least, like, sell the guns. Oh yeah, I have to do it like this, don't I? Take my shotty back. A little bit of a to and fro on this old situation, but it's alright. Oh, it's just a pistly one, I'm not going to bother with that. Oh, I got to get in before these guys get in. Oh, I'm not quite in the cop. There we go. I'll sell that later. But yeah, I mean, I don't know how long I'll be playing Grey Zone 4 in general for this particular wipe. I mean, I'd like to carry on playing it, obviously. Like, it's a fun game, but I don't know how long it's going to keep me kind of interested for. I've also got to think about, you know, what content I'm going to do for it, if I'm going to do, you know, videos for it and whatnot. Actually, no, I'm going to keep this for later. I don't need to start PvPing that guy right now. As a player just for the game, when can I expect PvP organically? It's basically going to be when you're out in these other areas. So right now, if you went to Harrison, you'd get PvP. So it depends. You have to be going like other places, basically. You have to go places away from the starter town. So the starter town's going to kind of teach you how to play against the AI and how to get into the game to start with. And then once you've done that, that's when you're going to, you know, figure out like where you're going to run into other people. And PvP can be quite brutal in this game. There's quite a lot of waiting, I would say, because there's not really any incentive to move. There's usually boys around here. There's one guy up there, actually. I wonder if I can just kind of avoid him and go over here. Hope maybe I can. Hey, Rookie, what's going on? Moonsquake, what's up? Is it difficult running solo, or will it overseas big groups battling? You have to play it more tactically, but like you can play it solo. It's certainly doable. Especially because you can group up with other people in this game. Like, you don't have to just play on your own. Even like with these guys, right? They're like on my faction. We're in the same area. Yo, Bloodbag, thank you for the prime, man. Thank you, Mr. Dog. Jeez. I should probably swap over to M4 now. Maybe. Or maybe not, I don't know, we'll see. Actually, no, I'm going to come inside here. Moving along this way, get our shotty still. Sitting on that side. Oh, there's one. Oh god. That's not good. The shotgun's failed me. Okay, maybe we do want to swap over to the M4. We're getting quite close to the marketplace area with the guy and his like bandits, so didn't kill either of these goons, I don't think. In some weird way, I quite like how slow the kind of strafing is when you're aiming. I quite like it in some ways. Oh, he just died. That was the guy I shotgunned, I think, from a distance. We'll take those. You talk a lot about overswing. You ever tested if overswing occurs even if the gun itself is below the threshold? I mean, it shouldn't unless your armor is above. Yeah, CQC. I thought that might be close enough. It has been in the past. I guess in this particular instance it was not. Yeah, they're angry. Oh, coward. On this side? On there. On there. Okay. Gonna really finesse this inroad. I should have brought HPBT, I forgot. Current trade levels? About 1 to 2-ish. I basically played a lot on the first day, and then I was busy over the weekend. We had like a bunch of stuff to do. So I ended up not playing for a day or two. Over the weekend. So I'm like a bit behind with everyone else. I mean, there's a lot of people who've just been like mainlining this game, right?
Can hide forever.
Can hide forever. I think he's probably inside. Need to get into the marketplace because we need to kill this boss guy.
Come out, man. I won't hurt you.
Well, come out, man. So menacing. No, not quite. Oh, here we go. Gotta make sure we don't get rushed from outside. That was the boss with the red berry on. Take it easy. Someone above us. Or like up here on the barricades, I think. Oh. That's 16 SPs in that guy. Oh. Do I have to do anything with the beret? Don't think so.
Show your fucking waist, motherfucker.
They're not happy. No, we'll just go out the way we came.
Come on, come on.
Yeah, I don't need to kill the others, I don't think. We just needed to hit the boss, you know? They're angry. Don't head east, get stuck doing 2 quests, just walked across the map, doing quests and capturing outposts. I mean, it's quite fun. I did that going east, actually. That is what I ended up doing. But I quite enjoyed myself, to be honest. Did actually quite enjoy myself. Probably should have checked my task in here, actually. Complete. You've earned this. Okay. So the other tasks, so we were going to do, I was going to carry on and do Deep Waters again. Let's go and kill the gang member guy. I'm drinking too much, I'm currently at Crimson Town. Have you ever had a gun that started overswinging due to backpack or armor? You can do that. It is possible to make that work. I've never bothered enough because I tend to run the same kinds of things over and over again. I'd need to actually check. Normally my kits are pretty light on ergo debuff usually, and so when I look at the overswing calculator, it's pretty much bang on every time. But if you were wearing Sobralos and Thors and stuff, you probably could get it to do that. Maybe attack 2 backpacks and some of the big couch ones and whatever. The fact I have to go all the way to base camp? Yeah, it's way better. Really is a night and day difference. In fact, actually, yeah, we'll go back to Wildcat first, and then we can decide where to go next. Already must be playing up, walking out looking the wrong way. Indeed. Indeed. Right. Nearly there. What weight are we on? 34. I was watching somebody on YouTube saying that basically if you are over 33, then it changes your weight capacity quite a lot. Have you done Artisan's Quest? No. I need to do Artisan at some point soon. I'll have a look at it in a minute. So got a lot of stuff stocked up. Yeah, that was that old AKM. This is the slightly better AKM. What did this guy have? Recoil control. It's not like, how different is this from a base AKM? It's got the MOE AK stock. It's not that much better though. It's a little bit better. Recoil control on this. Oh, this one's actually negative on recoil control. Interesting. Okay, I'm still probably just going to sell it though. I'm not really using the AKM at the moment. Hardly costed him more actually. So, oh well. Yeah, so I've got to do. So last time we got Gunny to level 2. So now we can buy the ACOG, which I haven't needed to just yet. But I was going to do. I was going to go and do this one, Deep Waters, for her because we did try that already. We could do have this one. Is this good? Is this a good one? She has like 2 quests to get you to level 2. What, 250 and 200? What level am I with her? 250 and 200. That's going to get me 400. That's going to be just like 650. So it's going to be kind of close. Okay, we can go do this one. I've not done this one. Check on Artisan's friend on a farm west of Namthaven. The farm shouldn't be hard to find. Follow the main road from Namthaven towards Fort Narith. When you come to the second dirt road to the south, take it. Maybe this one? I think it's a 2-parter. Okay, well, we'll give it a try. We'll give it a try. Might be easier just to fly to Bravo 1. So what did this have in it? US. Okay. US is alright. It's one of the better ones, I think, for this. So we've got our shotgun ammo as well, the credit card stuff still, filing. Oh yeah, probably do need some more ammo. What can I buy? From Gunny. Can I buy FMJ? FMJ is a bit better, right? I think. This is better for AP. Oops. Ah. There we go. Guess we'll just take a stack of this crappy stuff as well. Correct waypoint after you go out, you go west. Okay. I mean, I wonder whether, yeah, I wonder whether I should take. I wonder whether I should take the ACOG at this point. Do I just have one? Not sure if I do. I don't think I actually bought one yet. It's because I was using the SVD. I've got an SVD with a PSO, which is what I was using to clear out Blue Lagoon. Ah, she pays for the credit card a bit more. Okay. Right, let's go. Let's buy ourselves a ACOG. Where's the ACOG mount? Doesn't go in reverse, does it? It's got to be in this bit somewhere, surely. Oh, there it is. Okay. And that should go on this. And then that should go on this. All right. Okay. I think I'm going to fly to Bravo 1.
Roger. Raven is in the air.
I think that's going to be easier than them to whiz across the whole way. Right. Let me see what you guys are saying. Shotgun's still insanely effective? Yeah. Has a new update. I think it's good. It honestly is good. It's way better than it was. It's a lot of fun, in my opinion. Oh, I should have put a laser on it, but never mind. It'll be okay. Tarkov still has a stranglehold on me. Yeah, I mean, people are always going to compare this game to Tarkov, but I think now that Winds of War is out, I feel that we're kind of like deviating, finally, from the EFT kind of way of life. FMJ okay? Pew pew pew. I'm playing it at 1440p. How are you liking Grey Zone as a solo? Good. I had one problem with one particular camp. Other than that, it's been okay actually. It's been doable.
I'm moving out. ETA 30 seconds.
There's obviously not been as much, you know, cop point PvP taking as there is on the squadded guys streams and stuff. I'm just trying to like get the tasks done by myself, which is kind of hard in some cases. Oh, it's kind of going into evening. Have you implemented some kind of weapon workbench soon? Yeah, building guns is a bit annoying. I agree. Are you using DLSS? Yeah. Been bad frames for me, DLSS. Quality with 4070.
Hurry up and get in.
Are you using... You need to use FrameGen. It actually works now.
Get ready. We're moving out.
Are the tasks satisfying to complete Tarkovs? I would say probably no, just because of the way that the game functions, right? You don't have quite the same level of, like, stress of getting in, out, whatever. But I've not done the hardcore endgame tasks over in the areas where there's likely to be more PvP. Because rather than... In Tarkov, you've always got PvP as a threat, right? Whereas at the minute, the further afield you go, the more likely you are to bump into PvP, you know? So if you're in the main base, main area, or up to here, which is where I've been, I'm more likely to not get into PvP. So at the moment, it's less stressful, but I think it's going to get more tense and more rewarding as we go further. So it sort of scales. Tarkov's just like a brick wall right from day one, and then it sort of stays that level of intensity, whereas I think this is probably going to scale up as time goes. But the quests, even though they're not necessarily as compelling as Tarkov's in that respect, my personal opinion on it is that it feels very satisfying to get quests done in a, you know, multiple ones in one go, because what you can do is you can finish one, you can hand it in, and then you can get the next one, and then you hand it in. Like I had a whole quest chain that started over here at the checkpoint, and then it went to here, it went to here, it went to here, it went over to here, and then I had to grab an LZ, and then we ended up with some quests over here in Blue Lagoon. So it feels a lot more, the pacing of the game feels way better than it did. Yeah, so it eases you in now. Yeah, you've got much more of a as I said, the pacing is good, right? The pacing's a lot better. Like, Tarkov's pacing is awful, technically speaking. Right, but we're all just kind of used to it. Now, new games have to fix some of these things. Like, Tarkov's got the liberty of not having to really try, because of just the way that it's... Just the way that it is. Should we take Belfast on the way through? I guess we probably should. I'll take Belfast on the way through. I want to put a laser on this. I forgot to pop a laser on my weapon. But yeah, no, it's good. Honestly, it's fun. I found myself over the whole weekend like wishing that I had had some more time to play. And like yesterday, I kind of wanted to do some Tarkov stuff, but I was like, oh man, I really want to just play some Grey Zone. But I did want to get some Tarkov things done, so I did end up playing that instead. But I was like, okay, I'm definitely coming on today because I was like, I really wanted to play, even if I was not going to be streaming it, which did seem like a bit of a waste of opportunity. I was like, I actually really do just want to play this game, which it hasn't. I haven't had another extraction shooter kind of catch me like that for a while. And I think it's partly because I like knowing what I'm doing, at least a bit. So the fact that I've played the starter town before and stuff, I kind of know how to get into the game. I'm not a complete beginner at this. You know, even a game, honestly, like Ark Raiders, which is like good fun, but I'm like starting from scratch and trying to figure out like what it's about. Like I kind of know what Grey Zone's already about. Why is Tarkov's spacing bad? Because it's got better, but like putting you into Ground Zero right from the word go, which is one of the most congested maps, they were like, oh, we're going to make a starter map for everybody. By the way, we're going to make a starter map for all the new people. And then it's like one of the most congested, hardcore, PMC dense, like PvP heavy maps in the game, right from the word go. And then it forces you into customs, which if you are, I know that there's the level stuff in Ground Zero, so you're not always going to be fighting against people with the max level. But then it's like, all right, let's go to customs. This is the other newbie map. We have to do pocket watch and all those kind of things. And customs is a favoured map for Chads. So Chads love customs because the map's beautifully designed. One of the best maps for endgame PvP. And there you are, old Timmy, trying to get your pocket watch right. When you don't know anything, you just get schooled. So Grey Zone like kind of eases you in, right? But that's sort of part of Tarkov's charm in some ways, is that the way it goes is it just slaps you in the face. It's part of the deal, so to speak. It's got to be one more, I think. I think that's the EFT philosophy. It is, yeah. It certainly is. But yeah, that doesn't mean other games also need to do that. Or should do that, I suppose. It's like Tarkov kind of gets away with it because it's the first, but... Any others? Are we good now? It's not at me. I think we're okay, we'll see. Can you zoom on that ACOG? No, unfortunately not. It's fixed. It's the same one as in EFT. Which version is this? The TA01 NSN, yeah, it's the same one as in Tark. You can move it close, it seems like it's zooming. It's the eye relief changing.
Belfast is secured and
Yeah, like as you move forwards and backwards, your eye relief changes and the effective zoom changes, which is, yeah. That's kind of how it is. I started Tarkov late. Why? It took me 3 weeks to get the Pocket Watch quest. It's hard. Interesting to see how long it keeps people's interest. When it released, I had people hooked and dropped off fast. I mean, yeah, the game loop was much, much worse back then. It's still not perfect, though, I will say, right? It's still not perfect. this isn't the way that it's going to go. If they leave it this way, then obviously the game won't become a success. That's just the way it is. Where was one guy? It's over here, wasn't it? Or was that same guy? Well, it doesn't really matter. They don't have much gear. There's a little bit more gear if it's like an enemy PMC held cop. They have a bit more. Like how they have little bits of dollars now. They used to not have anything. Oh, my XP has to be getting in the way. I just like make 50 bucks or whatever from just going and selling their gear. Okay, so it was the second south one, right? So we're going to go to here. Oh, I know why I wanted to take this in the first place. I wanted to take it because I wanted to put an NC star on. Do I have an NC star to hand? I don't think I do. NC Start Laser. Where have you gone? Wait, did I actually buy it or not? You sure I did? Maybe I didn't. Well, I did buy it. Maybe I'm just blind. Oh wait, I think this needs a magpul. Oh, this needs a little... Need a little M-lock as well. There we are. Because now we can put this on, and now we can do this. So this is much easier for CQB. Have I heard of the game Exfil? I have not. No. I had a ton of fun playing PvE. Feels like a lot of Ghost Recon. Played like 3 hours at release. We've spent 30 hours since the update, so it's supposed to get much better. You didn't buy it? Never mind. Yeah, no, it's a lot better. I actually played 50 hours of Grey Zone in 0.1, so I did give it a good try. It was when it was, you know, it was all fresh and new, and it all felt different, and it was like, okay, let's give this a good go. And so I did. But after that, I was like, well, I'm not going to check out the Night Ops one really, because it doesn't materially change the game too much. I've done my PC, which helped a lot. So did I, actually. I went to the 4070 Ti Super for a few reasons. Grey Zone and new UE5 titles were one of them. One of those reasons. There was another game. Do you remember? Actually, it's shut down now already, sadly. It was called Level 0 Extraction. It was quite good. It was like a Alien versus Predator type thing. With the aliens versus the humans. So it was quite fun. And like the aliens could like see through walls and stuff. And go through vents. It was quite cool. But yeah, that's shut down already, which is sad. But that one also was UE5, and that one also destroyed my PC, because I was trying to work out how to... I did like a little mini sponsored stream for it. It was like not worth a lot really, but I was like, well, this game looks actually fun, so get to play and like get a little bit of money for it. And that basically destroyed my rig when I tried to play it, because I was on a single PC at that point. And yeah, did not like my 3070. Did not like that. And Grey Zone was also really chugging on the 3070 at that point. So I thought, well, probably need an upgrade at some point. And then it allows me to make a dual stream PC. Right, so what are we trying to do? Ah, here we go. Inspect the body. This is bad. Someone beat us to it. Quickly search around the farm for a letter. If we're lucky, it might still be there. Once you find it, take it to another farm southeast of Fort Nareth. There's a blue container near it and a box by the front door. So we've got to find a letter. Blue container, box by the front door, farm southeast of Fort Nareth. We're here, so it's going to be one of these. We'll have to look for it. I'll have to walk down the road, I guess. And look for this blue container. Okay, so where's the letter going to be? It's going to be one of those hunt things. In the house. Or in this bit, probably in here. It's the one place I haven't been yet. Oh, it's literally just on the table. Fair enough. Okay, that's out another bell. Nothing important, really. Okay. Alright, well, I guess we'll just go down the road, I suppose. Would you say this game's worth $50? I don't think it's $50, is it? How is the combat? Any major bugs, game-breaking things? It depends on your system. I've had 2 crashes total. I had more crashes right in the beginning in the creator test than I have done in the release version. I think I've crashed once in the release version. So that's that. It is, you know. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I think the game's worth it based on where it is now, plus the future that we're going to get with this game. Every 6 months you get to check it out. I think you'll definitely get your money's worth. So far I've played about 70 hours of Grey Zone Warfare total across all the patches. This one is by far the best one, right? They've made the differences to the game this time are like night and day compared to what they were before. It's like way better than it was. It's actually quite a fun. So like what's probably going to happen here is we're going to be strolling along here. We're probably going to pick up maybe some other quests, some other small. You know, there's a lot more like organic quest taking. They've managed to break away because of the open world sort of formula. They've managed to break away from Tarkov's just, you know, you go back to base, you go in, get an item, come back to base, go out, get an item, come back to base. Like that was the way Grey Zone used to be at the beginning, but it's not like that anymore. Because of the way that you can now hand in quests while you're out in the field. So it's quite different how it was. Moxie Flocks. This person. I think it's worth it, honestly. I think it's worth at least getting the base edition. Doesn't really like me being up there. What's in here? A grenade. Okay. Ammo box. SP545, that's pretty rubbish. It's just FMJ for 762. Oh, by 25. I don't know if you can buy that anywhere. We'll bring the US stuff as well. May as well. Never hurts. They've made the looting a little bit better. The looting and, you know, what you actually have to do in the game is still not in the same league as EFT, because Tarkov's got the hideout, it's got crafting, like it's got the flea, you know, it's a very different game. This game doesn't have a flea, so you know, there's other things that have got to replace the flea. The flea, not having a flea is a double-edged sword, right? Because it removes some interest, but it also makes it more hardcore and in other ways more interesting. I should go from a different angle. And Tarkov's not, I'd expect dogs. Yeah, could do with dogs. Lowest edition is 40, or yeah, 35 or 40. I think it's worth it. I had one crash in 30 hours, didn't even lose my gear. Don't know if that's in PvE only. I don't really want to go on Wheatfield. We'll try this way. Yeah, 150 hours before this update. Agrees has been the best so far. Thing is, yeah, you can upgrade your safe lock by completing tasks, exactly. So a bit like the way EFT is now, where you can get the feed container and stuff. They have that too. I wonder if did he just keel over and die afterwards? They do bleed out, you know. I'm not using particularly good ammo. What's the law behind the operators here? Is the reason they don't have like a supply of gear? I don't know, actually. I guess I don't know. They could do with like an intro in the same way that Arc Raiders does. Maybe that's coming next. The 0.4 is the lore update. So they could really do with a trailer to open up the game. Say, you know, this is, you know, maybe you're like a new PMC contractor or something. I don't know. They need to, you know, you need to gain trust with the PMC before you get access to all the gear. I don't know. Or it's hard to get stuff in and out for whatever reason. I don't really know. They're going to build on that more later. Do love a good setting though, right? You know, we need a good setting. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to be looking for a farm. Let's go into this bit. Right here. I'm supposed to be on the south side, I suppose. What's this here? Is this blue crates? Looks quite busy over there. Check this house out first.
Hey, con when
The way lasers go through the foliage is like very cool. Any others over here? I'll have to get some energy at some point. Healing Grey Zone is different tier. Do you have any negative or positive thoughts about it? Not really. I think it's quite good, right? Like Grey Zone's system for healing and health and player health is what Tarkov wishes it could have, but it's too difficult for them to do all of the hitboxes. There is no health in Grey Zone. There's just blood and organs. So the armor protects the organs, and if you don't protect the organs, you die. Is how it works. So. They will actually shoot back. Okay, let's move through here. We'll go round, see if we can come back in. Tarkov feeling frustrated me to no end. I mean, I wish that they did tell you a little bit about what the stuff did. I think there's a bit of a gap there, but they could say, you know, use this for that, use this for that. It's relatively self-explanatory after a bit, but it's not always obvious that you need to use a splint on the yellow bone. Like, you don't always necessarily see. You know your character has pain. You have to sort of work out what's the problem. Friends with a 3060 are struggling. Yeah, 30 series cards are not the best for this game. It's got better. It has got better. But they're certainly not. They're not pristine for this thing at all, by any means. What exactly is this? Yeah, so AI has better gear if they're going to be harder. They don't necessarily have more HP, because it isn't HP. You just need to be able to pen them, and if you don't have good bullets, then you need to spend more time. Oh, that's my hungry tummy. I wonder if I should try to take... Should we try and take... Looking to see this outpost over here first before we move into the rest of it. I feel like there's probably going to be guys here. And more guys there. I'll have a look. Yeah, in Tarkov it just didn't work right. Having an unrealistic body HP system combined with a realistic armor plate system just meant people died for all sorts of random reasons. And you died too fast. You know, all hits to the chest were all vital organs hit zones, which just didn't really make sense. And the whole thing was just problematic in the end. The Cocoa Jumbo. I've got, yeah. But I'm not sure actually what happens when you get really, really hungry. I played so much these 4 days, been having a great time. Yeah, EFT's health system works what it's designed to do. Exactly. And it's interesting because now that we've gotten back to the old armor, it'd be interesting to know or see, you know, yes, you've got the differences between the two systems in certain specific ways, right? Where you have a bleed and you've got loss of blood in Grey Zone, and yada yada. But that's sort of simulated by lower HP in Tarkov. Like, I feel, and I always kind of felt this way, that Tarkov's systems of health and armor were abstracted enough to get the gist of what the deal was. You know, you have HP which goes down. Place the objective. Wait, what's she saying here? Do you have a minute? Please take a look at your active tasks. A colleague, a dear friend of mine. Wait, was this one? Oh no, this one. I don't know where they stole it from, but the outlaws managed to get their hands on some supplies. I need to search the small marketplace, retrieve supplies, there was some elderly couple living further west. Take them in for another earth to come across a wide clay road. We'll figure out that in a bit. So let's find the supplies. What was that noise? Huh? What was that noise? So I'm kind of looking around for some food. I need to find some food. Otherwise I'm going to have to kind of cut this bit a little short. Let's see if there's anything on these dudes. Nope, just dollars. Not useful. Aha, tofu. Okay, let's get inside here. In here? No. Okay. Dude just woke up. I think the one thing that this game could do a bit more of is... Not this game, sorry, but the Tarkov could do more about is punishing you a bit more when you are... When you've got like broken legs and stuff like that. I feel like just the painkiller crutch is still a bit too much. Thing is, it doesn't matter that much. We kind of know the deal. We know how to play the game. So it is what it sort of is what it is, but I don't know. Any more food anywhere? So we've got somewhere we've got to find. Now there we go. What's in there? Oh, is that the bag? Yeah, it's a rucksack. All right. Anything else of interest? Still got to find this other one that she was talking about. So what's she saying? So this thing, the original one was the letter. So deliver a letter to the box at the front door of the farm southeast of Fort Nareth. So it was probably a bit closer, southeast. She said specifically... Wait, where was it exactly? Oh, Twitch shops. No space, okay. Was it this one? No. Wait, where was it that she said? Oh, was it here? Oh, yeah. The remote farm. We know we did that, and then it's deliver the letter to the box at the front door. It said something about a blue thing. Where's that gone? Oh, so it's out. I'm on the wrong trader. God damn it. Yeah, blue container near it. A box by the front door. Yeah, no wonder I couldn't see it. Still not used to grey zone gun sounds. Okay, so don't think it's this yet. We'll keep going. And the other one we've got to do is this supplies one that we're doing right now. And that's this one. The house south of a bridge leading from Namfaven to Fort Narith. Like maybe here? This one maybe? I guess it has to be. Okay. I'll move our way up. Every shot penned reduce max HP. Get around things like taking 20 shots leg but being fine due to healing between each shot. I don't think it's necessarily a big problem. I guess like yeah, to degrade you over the life of the raid would be interesting. I guess it's sort of what CMS kits do. I also guess we're at that point we're probably just finessing around the edges, aren't we? As well. It's like, does it really add that much more to the system? I don't know. As I was yesterday, I heard a guy complaining that AI flashlights, we can't loot them. Yeah, it was one of the very first notes that I made and put down and told the devs about. I was like, this seems odd. They also don't respond to lasers either. Does seem a little odd, but if there's going to be anybody at this little POI. I guess we'll do the next EFT patch soon-ish. Yeah, we need the June one, right? We've had the first one on the list. The next one is going to have you can buy dollars directly from the screen that tells you you've run out of dollars. That's the next patch we're after. That one. There's a couple of quality of life things coming in that. Few bits. Tam Tam double chug. And some more water. Great. Anything else? I don't think so. Okay, we'll head down this road here. I think this will be the house, probably. I think. Do you think we're getting an EFT wipe before release? Oh, it's a very, very good question. It's probably the most controversial question right now. It depends on, honestly, it depends on the timing of 1.0. If 1.0 is coming in December, then I think we will, personally. Obviously, I don't know, but I think we will be. But if they just release it straight after, then probably not. You know, if it's September or something, then probably not. Your PMC centered with Grey Zone area contested, not officially at war. You fight for 3 primary factions. I guess the question originally about... The question was why we don't have much gear. Why are we some kind of, like, scrub noob PMC? He doesn't have any stuff. Is there, like, an in-law, sort of in-game law mechanic reason as to why we need to go up through the ranks and whatnot? Right, this might be the box. This is often the place that you have to send stuff. Ah, unlock unknown. Unknown house. Okay, so at least we did this one. The cleaner. Neutralize enemies west of Namthaven. Okay. I won't forget your act of kindness. I can't see my rep here, but the other one we were doing was this one. Deliver letter to the box at the front door of a farm southeast of Fort Narith. And this was the blue container and the box by the front door. I guess it could be there. It could be further along. I'm not actually sure right now. I'm actually on collector for the very first time, but I don't want a prestige in case it's a big event. But I'm in horror of Nikita putting a surprise wipe before a prestige. Well, you'll always know the day before. You'll know the day before. I don't think there'll be a surprise wipe. I would highly doubt it. Let's finish off these bits. 152119. Let's have a look. Oh, even further here. Interesting. Okay. This is why I don't actually, I'm not bothered about spoiling it or whatever, because like trying to find stuff's a bit annoying. I'm finding why I'm enjoying my games a lot more since I stopped giving Tarkov my attention. My favorite says Tarkov has a negative effect on my mood and mental health. After 7 years, you think I figured that out? What's good about this game? There's no stash, or like not stash. There's no like messing about in queues and stuff. It feels very freeing. Feels more like an MMO. It's like an RPG, right? In many ways, it feels more like an RPG. Interesting. Yeah, it's just it feels a lot more open and just free roaming than Tarkov does. Tarkov's like quite, you know, you pick a map and then there's the set spawn points and all of this stuff, whereas this game's a lot more, can you do what you like? I will say though, as I've said many times, you know, there's a lot of content still to come for this game. Okay, that's our heli. I was like, oh, I guess in theory we could start getting enemy helos at this point. It's plausible. Worth checking on that side. Yeah, I guess so. We may as well. Getting lulled into a false sense of security here, I feel. Anything in here? Duffel bag! Oh, but it's truly bad. It's got realistic things in there, not just random American medical items like in Tarkov. Shame. A true shame. It'd be cool if they put wild animals in this, like snakes and stuff. You have to like knife them off you. Don't leave the fridges open. See that Artisan sells a surprise mouse in Rep 2. Yeah. So that's useful. I mean, you can get the ACOG at level 2 gunny, so that's why I went to him first. But like the Mosin's, you know, that's quite powerful. A few weapons I want to see in this. Yeah, I mean it's very limited right now. But that's the thing. We've always said that a lot of Grey Zone Warfare is it's a base for other stuff. For what's to come. Like I love the way the laser goes through. It's like really cool. At night time, and the way it goes through the bushes, awesome. Also, the way the bushes are when enemies run at you is actually pretty fun. So, previously I've had it so that, you know, you've had like an enemy run at you through the bushes, but you see the bush move first. God, I can't see anything here. Is that enemy? Yeah, the AI I don't think they respond to... don't think they respond to lasers. As far as I'm aware. Animals would be great. Yeah. Like packs of wolves and snakes and stuff like that. It would make it feel really, like, quite awful. If they had, like, a whole disease section, that'd be pretty grim. You have contracted typhoid just out of freaking nowhere. I guess it's kind of how DayZ is, right? I don't know how survivor-ly they want this to be. This is the thing, I still don't know exactly what the Grey Zone devs want out of this. We know that there's the bit in the middle. I'm actually not going to take Titan. Trying to take Titan on your own, even against the... I mean, against the goons is not too bad. If it's a PMC-controlled one, then that's quite difficult. Ah, nice, we've got Mike. Okay. Jungle cats. Yeah, something like that as well. Be pretty sweet. Sad monkeys or steal nades. Can you imagine a monkey stealing a nade and then it just blowing up? Yeah, we're only 0.3 exactly. We've got, and this is 1 year. By the way, this is 1 year in, and we've gone from completely empty, always daytime sandbox to full weather system. Like, I'm quite impressed with what the systems that Madfinger have introduced. I'm quite impressed with what they've actually done and like the way that they've done them. So I'm looking forward to seeing what they do afterwards. Some of the art design and like level design, like programmers, whatever. There's one guy who had actually worked on... I remember when we listened to the devcast thing on the release day stream, he'd actually worked on Crysis previously. He was like, it's impossible for me to just escape jungle themes. I feel like this update is going to make me buy an upgraded supporter package. Oh, we'll see. I've not bought the upgraded one either. As you can see, right? I have the small lockbox. I want to try it out with the basic version first before I do anything bigger. I don't want to just jump to the big one. Okay, so now here's the box. Should be this. There we go. Okay, so tasks. We should be able to just complete this now. Complete. 500 experience points. Nice. Stop your grumbling. Here's your reward. Okay. So we've got Tiger Bay. We've got the Mang area. What was the other one that we needed? The cleaner. Namthaven area. Neutralize enemies west of Namthaven. That was these ones, wasn't it? Enemies taking Savannah. Malaria in Myanmar is so fun. It really wasn't very fun in Far Cry either. Yeah, the performance improvement is really good. I'm certainly impressed by the performance. Should we try and take Titan? We actually have Knight relatively close, and we have Mike, the LZ. I don't have much equipment really, so we can just try and go for it. Let's go for it. Let's try and take Titan. Yeah, it might even count for eliminating enemies to the west of Namthaven. I don't know. The exclusive streamer period. Despite people buying support edition left a bad taste in my mouth. Well, I'd actually put up a post. So you know they did a random video where they said, oh, look, we've been collecting feedback or whatever. One of the things on their notepad was 0.4. A lot of people were just like, oh, I can't read it because of the Twitter quality. And I was just like, just engage some brain power. Like, it's as bad for me as it is for you. But it basically said, give supporters early access to 0.4. They know they have to do this now. They screwed up. They know it. I think Madfinger do things in good faith. The Giga Beef episode of Attack on Titan. Exactly. People are so hype on this game? Yeah, it's because there's very few people trying to do something... Oh no. I've invoked the wrath. So it's probably not a good angle to take it from. It is only bandits. Let's see, if we wheel round this way, maybe we can take it. Because it looks like there's some rocky outcrops to the north, so maybe we can take it from that side. I don't know. I think they probably... Yeah, I think they just got carried away as well. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, but it's building something in the same arena. Exactly. It's like no one's really made... I don't know. Like, there's some good games that have come out, right? But no one's really made something that's sort of like... I don't know. In some ways, it's like a hybrid of a game like Tarkov and a game like DayZ. But it really depends on what Madfinger want to do with the game as to where it's going to go. It's like, do they want it to be... I don't think they want it to be a base builder like Rust. I don't think it's going to ever be like that, I don't think. But do they want it to be like a tactical builder like Squad, maybe, but in an open world? Because obviously Squad's round-based. But would they want it to be, you know, building up the outposts? You know, how much of an RPG element do they want it to be? How much like armored? Do they just want it to be a pure mill sim? It's sort of hard to know at this point. Okay, I've never actually attacked Titan. I spent most of my time at Spielberg. Okay, so we're going to try and sneak in this way. Probably just going to get domed doing this. Like, I literally can't... I can't see any of them here. Is there a dude up there? I think there is. I can't, like... I can't see anything through the ACOG. My god. Problem is the NVGs in this game are also awful. So it's the super close in screen peek for me. It's the only way. I get to this rock. Reminds me a little bit of taking bases in Far Cry. The laser's pretty good. Laser point fire, not bad actually. Oh, I'm actually running out of ammo. Oh yeah. Still trying to figure out if rushing is better or crouch walking into not getting one shot. I think crouch walking. I think the AI doesn't really care if you're running or not, particularly. Is my strong suspicion. So I think you're better off making less noise, especially at night. There's no way I'd be able to do this if it was a PMC-owned cop, though. By the way. But I feel like I'm only able to do this. It's interesting to know there's a...
You want this? You bitch? Fuck you.
There's someone over here, I think. Oh, maybe it's that I can hear. Where's the, Where's this dude? Could do with an actual flashlight here. Is that round here or something? Wait, where is he? Down there. There might be another one this way. Where is he? Is there one? Oh no, they're gone. We're done.
Objective secured. Titan is under our control.
Nice. And it's a lot harder to take once it's got PMC AI. Right, let's have a look. PMC loot box. Nice. Exfil. What's this one? Level 3. Wow. What's this guy? Level 3A. Oh, 3A plus. That's actually worse. Huh. I guess 3A plus is okay. That's probably better than this very slightly. I don't think I've seen that. Because 3A means lower. A suffix means slightly lower protection, plus denotes enhanced performance within the same categories. So it's like level 3. Level 3A is slightly worse. Level 3A plus, not quite 3, but it's nearly there. Okay, so need to get rid of some of this stuff that we've got. Consolidate things. What's this one? I guess I can net this down. This doesn't need to be fully up like that. Have it down like that, and then we can sort this stuff. And forget what I got where. The plus is a non-official rating that means additional threats. Okay, good to know. Maybe I just sell these shotgun shell bits for now. Okay. Where was my FMJ? Here it is. 5 6 FMJ, okay. Should I pop a grenade in here? I've got that bit of space. Or health kit, hard cases. So I'll put the blood in there. Guess I don't need as much of this stuff. That doesn't really sell for anything. Okay. Alright. So now that we're done on that, let's use this. Wait, did you reset your account? What do you mean? There was a wipe recently on Greyzone. Yeah, probably respawns which they had a timer on them. Yeah, they're slowly, like lots of people have given them feedback. They are slowly fixing this stuff over time. So NIJ 3 plus or NIJ 3 plus plus often means it's rated to stop specific 556 rounds. NIJ is changing to a new standard which includes 556 threats as well as 760 by 51. Cool. Okay. All right. So what did we need to do now? So we took over Titan. So we needed to go and do what was this? This is Banpar. Lagoon. Thaven. Oh, I have to kill 2 more enemies around this area, so maybe we do that. Locate the UNLRA evac center west of Namthaven. Improvised evac center behind a bridge. Is that this, maybe? It's probably here. Try and do that, see if we can kill 2 more of these goons while we're here. Yeah, but I thought you had a big level. Yeah, no, all I did was... you see these guys, yeah, they do have 3As. That's why it was good to take the FMJs. No, I played a lot on the first day, and then I couldn't really play over the weekend. And yesterday I was playing EFT. So I ended up not playing as much as I would have liked to. So that's why I'm only at level 9. I just shove that in there and just set it off to gunning. Yeah. There we go.
Oh, I'm never touching Uncle Chow again.
Right,
Back to shit.
let's do this. Buy a flashlight. Good point. So you need to buy miniature old M-Lock, and I'll buy us an NC Star Light as well.
Couple more weeks.
And we can stick this on the other side of the gun. Here we go. I know we're up as west of Bampart. Yeah, I've got to go quite far. You ever see like Chevy Chase a community? Oh, he actually does. SSH 68N is an upgraded version of SSH 68. Okay. Yeah, I haven't been on over the weekend really, so that's kind of the problem. I'm a little low level based on that. But I did really well on the first day or so. But yeah, I've only had a chance to play like, I don't know, 5 or 10 hours maybe of the updated version. I played sort of 10 hours of the preview as well. Obviously that didn't count. Now I wonder if I can see anything through this. I probably shouldn't just wander in. Was it middle of the night? Bandage UN, okay. What we got to do in here? What did he say on the task? So locate the evac center. Find the documents. Okay, so it's a document finding one. Evac center must be in here. With the drinks can. Right, let's see. So it's got to be... Oh, it is that section in particular. All right. I had it bang on. Big wall. Okay. See if we can go around the back. There's another building up there too. There's an overlook. Maybe we want to look up here first. Let's see. quite military. At least in some sense. It's going to be interesting going back to YBL. That's the military bunker area. Okay, can't open through the window, so we'll go this side. S room, can't get in there. Unknown, can't get in there either. Interesting. Can get in here. What's this? Yo, Jakuchi, thank you for the prime. Appreciate it. Appreciate. Thank you so much. Yeah, we're just we're trying to do some tasking around. I guess we're sort of getting close to Fort Nareth. So it's medical hard case. That's good because it allows you to combine 2 meds into one. It's like a miniature case. I don't think this is the area, but I'm just checking to see if there's any things that we can nab in this bit. Doesn't seem to be any enemies. Unknown key again. Wow, a lot of keys. Okay, what's this one? Interesting. Isotonic drink thing. Does that give you a bit of energy? Yeah, it does. We may as well use a bit then. Can't remember how to turn on the laser. So if you hold T, you get this menu here. So you can turn the laser on and off and the flashlight on and off separately. So it's like a separate menu. So this sets the on state. So rather than Tarkov where you're toggling through stuff, you set the on state like this. So you could set. So I've got them both set on. And then when I turn it on and off, it does both at the same time. Why'd you crouch all the time? Because the AI, I don't think, are going to see the flashlight. I don't think they see the flashlight, personally. They definitely don't see the laser. They also hear you. The AI hears you more than it sees you a lot of the time. Against people, obviously, it's useless, but we're not going to... I don't think we're going to fight any real person over here. You know, our base is there. These guys are going to be going to Fort Nareth, and that's about it. So I don't think there's much point. But I don't think there's any enemies around here. It's usually the point at which, from a game design perspective, you make sure that you can just have an enemy jump out just at that moment. So we'll check into that in a minute. I'll look in here. This feels very Daisy, this does. The sort of dome tent type thing with potentially items inside. It's like very, very Daisy. UN food transport crate. Good old premium pork. Nothing like it. What's this here? Nothing. Okay. I was hoping maybe we'd find some documents or see something. I don't think we've gone in this. Unknown again. Unknown again. There's a lot of keys. What is there to even loot in this game? You can loot stuff. It depends where you go. I was going to go there earlier, but we got distracted. So you can go. High value areas have high value loot. So you just have to look about. Pop ourselves down into here. I wonder what the point of that is. Is there an alarm or something? Turned it off. When's the Winter War update? This is it now. It came out 5 days ago? 6 days ago? So we've got to find some kind of document. It's going to be in one of these buildings somewhere. This looks kind of like it, doesn't it? Not that folders, nothing on the floor. In the cabinets, no. First aid box. Oh, loads of these health kits things. Funny. Just go outside. Yep. Don't think we need any more coconut jumbo juice. Got enough of that stuff. Ah. Search the center and report your findings. Yeah, we have to find the docs. I mean, I wonder whether I wonder whether they're just in here then. Or whether I've missed them and they were elsewhere. It didn't give me what I needed because I didn't have the quest, technically speaking. Because I hadn't uncovered this part. If you ever get irradiated, as long as you don't go above 1 rad, you won't die. I made the mistake and now it's slowly building up. Wait, can't you get rid of it though? Any stash expansion upgrades you can gain via questing? I don't know. I'm actually not sure. Yeah, we'll have a look. Let's see. I'll go back to the main office as well. Looks like that's just a pile of gumph. Pile of stuff. Okay, nothing there. Yeah, I think we'll go back in here. I didn't have the quest active to pick up the items, so I guess, as you say, I guess it'll probably be in one of these. Wait, where was the other one? Oh, the building up here, the one that looked a bit more official. This thing up here. Don't have any charcoal on me. Let's have a look if it's up here somewhere. Where was that? There was that really official looking room. Where was that one? Ah, here we go. Read and report, baby. Read and report. Found the folder. According to the document, some of the children are unaccounted for or missing. That's unfortunate. The boss ain't going to be happy about this. Have to find another one, do we? Metal box. Okay. Got to find another document somewhere. Doesn't let us in here though. We'll keep looking around. Oops, wrong way. I'll have a look in here. Good job that I bought the flashlight, because otherwise we'd really be out of luck in order to see stuff. It'd be crazy. Okay, I'll have a look through here again as well. It's one of those things. Ah, there we go. Yeah, so because this is the room I assumed it would be in. Like one of these folders or something. Maybe not. Where is it? I'm not 100% sure what we're looking for at this point. Because it just says report your findings. Aren't any other buildings? I played with Uber and Jen, it's okay, but PvP turns into bush warfare. It does a bit, yeah. Could be something over here, maybe? Go check this side. There's UN stuff in here. Will private servers be a thing? You can already do private servers in a sort of community server type way. I don't know. They said that they were not sure about mods, but you can have, and these things are offline, no progression, so they're just for funsies, I guess. But they've added private servers for certain specific users, some creators, to like do stuff with their communities. But as I said, there's no progression, so it's more for like doing big operations and that kind of thing. Where? What are we actually... Okay. I don't know what we're supposed to do now. Maybe we look it up. There's a grey zone TAC map thing which has a lot of the locations on it. So I find I quite enjoy doing this stuff until I get to a certain point and I'm like, okay, I've kind of looked everywhere and now I'm bored. How do you use this map filter? What's it called? Exploration task, is it? I don't actually know. There's a crate. Where are the quests? There was a quest one. Your task stated that you found the second folder, so you need to find the first. Yeah. I've kind of looked everywhere in this bit, though. So it's either going back across everything all over again, which I don't really want to do, or look it up. What are you trying to do? I'm Mythras, yeah. I'm on PvP, yeah. Yeah, implies there must be a first folder. Yeah, I know. I thought... Let's see, so... Oh, I see. Apparently it's over here. It was the one... I actually didn't check this one, in fairness. But I'm not particularly purist when it comes to this stuff. I'm just kind of like, well... Because I probably wouldn't have come over here for some reason. I probably would have gone back inside to, like, redo everything again. Okay, there we go. Fine. Oh yeah, there weren't any. Well, the reason we were here is because we wanted to kill one more enemy. Locate the gas station east of Fort Narith. Well, I think I want to make sure that that's probably this, I guess. I want to see if I can get one more kill, because that will complete the other task. All I need is one. So these guys hopefully have respawned. We'll find out. Non-stop a weekend with the fam. It's usually how it goes for me. That's why I haven't been on. We had like the bank holiday as well. I was like finishing off other stuff yesterday. I wonder if there's going to be AI back down here. Was there AI over here before? I think there were. Yeah, I like popped on to do some stuff yesterday afternoon. But we were busy in the morning with the little ones. So sometimes it feels like you can see a bit further without the flashlight on. There they are. Then I'll complete this task. Neutralize enemies west of Namthaven. Maybe I'm too far away. Maybe I'm too west. It's annoying. What, Oh, I'm at 34 kilos of weight. It's because I'm full of all of this rubbish. I'll go back to Titan at some point soon. Drop off the gear. Get ourselves underweight again. Right now we be hauling the stuff. Can't remember if you can you. Guess you can't take these ones out. I know you can take the ones out some places. But I guess not outside. I think it might be in the areas. I think it's play any at all. Still just watching streamers. Why isn't this completing? I don't understand why this one isn't completing. Head west of Namthaven. Maybe I'm not west enough? I mean, it's not completing, so maybe I'm not west enough. Did get my dad successfully playing? Has the optimization gotten any better? It has, yeah. It's not amazing, but it's better than it was. We'll follow the river, go back to Titan. Audio in this game is not clear as like in Tarkov. I don't know. I don't think it's bad per se. Also, most people would tell you that they hate the audio in Tarkov for that. With a persistent world, how does stuff like that work? If you destroy lights, eventually just turn back on the next day. I guess it regenerates at some point. Yeah. Okay, not west enough. Because I definitely got credit for taking Titan, so that's the deal. Maybe I need to go further. Called out of work today because I'm too dang tired. Gonna try play some Tarkov and Grazing Warfare. Yeah, let me know how you get on. It's certainly an interesting game. I mean, I've been playing it since 0.1 on and off. I'm not a hardcore every wiper like some people. But like the persistent thing about this is that it's all like split up into multiple shards of the same server, so your progression is persistent across worlds, obviously. But if you disconnect and reconnect, you'll be in a different server, so the game state's completely different. So don't hang on to the idea of it being persistent in that sense, right? Because like, depending on exactly which server you're in, if you take a cop and then you leave and you come back, it's going to be different when you come back. You know? Right, I just need to get to Titan, don't I? I shouldn't have crossed the river. I don't know why I did, actually. Pretty pumped about Grazing Warfare overall. I mean, I am in principle, for sure. I mean, I am enjoying it right now, definitely. And I'm enjoying doing the dynamic tasking, because not having to go back to base each time feels like a huge breath of fresh air coming from Tarkov. Dude, one time I jumped into the river like that, and then there was a freaking dude shooting at me. I was really, really, really stuck. Only because they've turned down the AI a bit, I actually survived. I'm pretty sure. Right, let's go. Any news on the grapevine on Ark Raiders? Don't know, lots of speculation about when it's going to come through. There was that weird thing. Somebody cracked the EXE and had a look. There was some timer in there, which was saying like early June. But there's a lot of people saying that it probably could do with having some more open betas before they just suddenly release the game. Seems like a cool game, though. I'm looking forward to playing a bit more of that. I didn't manage to get... Again, because that was over a weekend. Didn't get much game time on it, unfortunately. I love the fire.png. Okay, so this is... Oops, I always do that. I always press the wrong button. Because escape doesn't close your... doesn't close the little window, annoyingly. Bandage. I think what we'll do is... Oh, I've apparently got something new. Vendors. I'm just going to sell these, save a bit of space. Oh, I see. That was it was the one from the drops, I think. I get it. Oh yeah, I had this one as well. This hard case thing. Serve kit in it. Okay, so we've got a few high val, or like medium val items there, I suppose. Get that out. This one as well. Won't bother picking up any more. Oh no! The muscle memory from Tarkov is so hard to unwind. So difficult. Right, so this guy... He takes the credit card at most. Rest of the items are all the same. Make 1,000 from that. Okay, we'll collect that one. See, can I actually collect everything? What was this one? Elite 4 body armor. Oh, I see. I need to be able to maneuver this stuff so I have space to put this thing in. Although it's money as well. Probably need one more slot. I think these things are actually holding stuff for me now. Got these class 3. Class 3. I think, can I buy? Can I buy? 3A. 3A. So I can't buy those yet. We're Artisan. I'm still only at Artisan 1. I need to get this one, the 200 XP one. That'll take me to 650. Wish more of these open betas would last longer. Fine, I miss them because I'm like Friday to Monday when I'm in work. Yeah. You feel like the aiming grey zone feels weird despite improving performance compared to Tarkov, even at the same FPS, grey zone feels chopping weird. If you are... It depends if you've got a scope or not. If you're using a scope of some kind, then it can feel kind of bad. Got loads of 545 SP. Just kind of... I don't need this anymore. It can feel kind of bad because if the frame rate drops and you're using frame gen, then it can feel floaty. It can feel really floaty and laggy. That's maybe what you're feeling. Do you ever watch The Burnt Peanut? I only watch the shorts that he puts out. I occasionally bump into them on Twitter and watch them there. They are funny though. He is a funny guy. Okay, there we go. So what's this? What's this one? Class 3 again. Okay. Right. So yeah, in order to get the next level on the vendors, so Gunny, I don't think I have much for. Actually, maybe I do. I've got lab wrap. I don't know if I really need anything from there. So artisan. So let's go. Let's go and do this. So we've got Blue Lagoon, eliminate the gang members, and neutralize this dude. So last time I did this with the SVD, which I think was probably the better way of doing it. I had an SVD and an M4 with a red dot on it. I ended up getting this gun out of the room there. This one, Blue Lagoon office storage. One of those anyway, I got them off the boss. So let's see, so if I stick that on here. What's this got inside? 3 bullets of whatever. You can buy... Just take like a stack of LPS with us. I have to load this manually, which is really awkward. Alright, where's my... Is it this one? Yeah, that one, I think. It's the good one. Okay, that's alright. Lots of food and stuff. That should be okay. I probably need to take I'll probably take another stack of FMJ rounds for 556. Oh, it makes me... I mean, it does make me super, super, uber heavy, but whatever. Especially you tried frame gen on and off. Everything feels weird still. Maybe it's just different. Maybe it's just different, you know? What have we got? I've got too much food, not enough water. We've got... Probably got too much food, actually. Water's actually usually okay. Anyway, let's head ourselves over to Kilo 2.
Raven dispatched. Moving to Mike 3.
Okay, and we'll try and do this. I'll take another just little bit here. Okay. So the SVD is pretty good. Pretty good for Blue Lagoon. I feel like without a scope, Blue Lagoon is really quite tough.
Raven reporting. I'm on my way.
Artisan 2 would be quite good. Yeah, no, Fina's funny because he kind of came up out of nowhere, right? But he's just a hilarious guy and doing things differently and full-on shenanigans. It's like just proper comedy Tarkov. It's great to see. It's great to see. I can see why it's easy to see why he's so popular, you know. Actually, we'll go with this to start with.
Landing. Get in. Go. Strap in. We're heading out.
So we got to kill 20 dudes. Maybe we'll take... Actually, we should probably take Arsenal first, I guess. And then we'll see how it goes. Yeah, I was using the M1A yesterday in Tarkov and trying to get Test Drive 1 done. It was certainly interesting. It was certainly interesting. I got a bunch of kills, but I only had one that counted because the 60-meter thing is quite annoying. I was trying to utilize the Sturman event to get some of the kills there. When you say that aiming feels weird, like choppy. I don't know really. I have not watched the Minecraft movie, no. My kids are a little bit too young. And I guess I'm a little bit too old.
We're getting close.
I haven't seen... I saw that it was a thing. And then I didn't see much else about it. I don't think it really made it into my circles particularly. Yeah, there's quite good value loot in Fanny Paradise. If you're the first person there, look around in there. There's actually good stuff. DRD parody.
Spread out.
Right, let's go and take Arsenal. Because then it means we can respawn here if we get doinked. I'm not actually as bothered now. Like, it'd be annoying to lose the SVD at this point. Because I only have one. But, in the grand scheme of things, now that I have ACOGs, at least, it's not too bad. Let's have a look. Let's see. Can we see anything from here? I can see the cop thingy-me. Start getting our practice in with this bad boy right from the word go. Don't see any AI yet. There's one. Okay. Let's move in. First thing off also, don't know what it is, just doesn't feel smooth. Like aiming like this feels okay. What kind of FPS are we talking? Ah. Good job the AI is relatively easy here. They're sneaky.
Arsenal is secured and fully under our control.
Yeah, of course. You definitely lose some frames with... With the picture-in-picture. Okay. All right. All right, let's go. Yeah, so this takes me to 60 frames, but that's with frame gen. So then the frame rate, I think that's the thing, the frame rate's starting to get into the sort of 40s, right? So then you start feeling the input lag a bit more. Processing, PIP. I don't really like the way that it's rendered very differently in the optics versus here. I feel like I have to sort of reorient myself completely, you know. I'm going to hold this actually, just in case. You never know. There are other factions do get quests down here, so we could technically be fighting other players. In theory. More likely here than elsewhere. I was just sort of strolling in as if I'm playing PvE, but I'm not. So this is how I usually deal with Blue Lagoon. So I go all the way up to the north, and then I try to keep the big hill section to my back. And use that to kind of cut in from the back left side. I think they all have the problem, though. The Elcan, I mean, anything that renders around the outside should have the same problem. I don't think it's going to be any better. Why would it be? It still has to do both. I'll open that. Okay. So here we are. So we're specifically here. This bit there. So I'm going to try and cut in. Basically, I always try to get to the shack first. Move around the back. The main guy is like down here. The makeshift hideout. So kind of helps a little bit to be starting off from this perspective. For the repositioning comment. Oh, okay. Right. Oh my god, it's foggy. That's not really ideal. What's the weather like? Fog, fog, fog all morning. And then it gets a little bit less foggy, and then it's starting to rain at 10. Oh, I'm probably just going to have to deal with it for the time being. Keep an eye out all the angles. See if we can see any others. You know, over there. So the idea that what we've got to do here is we've got to kill 20 of these guys, because they're kind of the bandits. With the factional leader. Right, let's move back a little. Take a different entry point. If you stay in the same place too long, obviously they all start to turn up and nail you. Hopefully we can reach out well enough with this. Is that a bird? I think that was a bird. Okay, that was not my finest moment. Swing back round again. Do you not use suppressor on the SVD? I can't buy it. I can't even buy the SVD. I'm too low level. Hey, hon. What's going on? I don't have one. Would you say it's the best 5-for-5 gun in Tarky? It depends what you want to do. Personally, I would say it's either the AK-12, just because it has the highest fire rate, or one of the shorties, just because they have high ergo. For labs, probably the AK-12. You need the fire rate, in my opinion. Like, the 650 is just... I don't think 650 is going to cut it. Let's see, let's get to the tree. So I don't know if the AI is going to care about fog. Makes it a bit tricky. Anyone down at the shack? Anyone else? Let's see. I think the suppressors matter a lot more for enemy players anyway. I don't think it matters that much against the E bit of the game. They seem to kind of know where you are. It seems to be more about like how your body is positioned. You know, if they see you, they see you. If they don't see you, then they don't really... There's a lot of stuff they don't really care about. Shots included. Right, let's see. Any movement. Any movement. Got to take it very methodically as a solo, because if you get comatose, you know, you're toasted. You've got nobody else to help you. It's not anyone, is it? No. Support tradition as a suppressor? Yeah, so I play standard because I want to kind of do it the base way, like I did in EFT all those years ago. I kind of want to try that first before I do anything else. I found this SVD. Yikes. See how careful you have to be. Actually, it's these dudes, they literally will just stand there and do nothing. Makes it very, very tricky. What do you zero it to? The basic, 50, I guess. Yeah, 50. If you're too close, they'll engage in position. Anyway, if you're beyond 300, they tend not to care. No, they don't seem to care. I actually kind of don't mind that they're not like fully realistic, because it would make it... It would just make it impossibly hard, right? Like if you're playing against 20 guys, the chances of you actually winning without spending hours repositioning from one place to another or whatever, it's like just minimal. So the fact that the AI is sort of brain dead, I kind of don't really care. Like sometimes they're a bit aimbotty, but... Okay, I didn't even see where that one was. I wonder if that hit my armor. No, apparently not. Just came really, really close. Okay. I'll try and cut him from further away then. There's one. It doesn't half make it harder though when you can't see into the fog. So that was just in there, you see. Some of the areas cracked at the time, so like New York police. 60 rounds don't hit anything. Yeah. Had my fair share being one shot in this game. Certainly does happen. Oh, that's not that's not an enemy. Oh well. Oh god, like this is the fogginess makes this really, really difficult. This is even harder than it was last time when I tried this. Again, I'm not sure if the AI cares about fog or not. Okay, it's got more fog than Tarkov. Well, last time I was here, it was beautiful, clear. So it was perfect SVDing weather. This time, not so much. We've got to kill 20 boys. And the boss is the idea. Is this where I got shot at last time? Is that an AI? Maybe not. Oh no, there's one there. Got a de-aggro here as well. There's one running around the base. Well, actually, I am Mithras. See why they call it grey zone. That's pretty good, actually. How to access weapons? So it's not like BSG locking, all the good ammo and weapons to Giga Chance. I mean, you have to level up, but I don't think it's not as crazy, you know. Like, well, it's the same deal in many ways. It's the same deal, you know. Level up, get more ammo, get more guns, attachments, whatever. But because of the way that because of the way the system works, it's a bit more like Tarkov's older armor system in many ways. You know, you've got in this game you've got organs, and then you've got blood, so you don't have HP. But the armor system, the plate system is realistic. It's the plate system that Tarkov used to have, but with the overlay of the fact that your player has organs that are actually protected by the armor, not the way it is in EFT, where your whole torso is a damage zone for death. There's one of those soldiers that are running around the base of this, I think. Keep trundling around. And one inside here. There's one there. Right. AI definitely sees you less if you're crouched. Because of the hardcoreness of the AI, a lot of this game seems to be just avoiding getting schooled by, like, powerful AI. Is my gotta remember, my armor is this. Oh yeah, it's the front plate only armor again. I forgot I was wearing this still. You're Lemang? Seems like lots of people have gone Lemang this time. Lemang was historically the one that had very little player base. You have front and back plates? Yeah, this thing only has front. But I've got, so the FCD that I'm just using now, I mean, you can go and get good, so it looks like the fog's clearing actually. You can go and get some good ammo and armor from the bosses and some of the high value areas, so you don't, you know, it makes it slightly easier obviously if you've got the access, but it's not a problem. I'm only just getting level 2 traders myself, and you know, it's fine. It also matters a lot less because you're not just going to get your crap kicked in by a Giga Chad right at the beginning of the game because of the way that the pacing works. Because you start here, right? So you're not facing off against other players who are in other factions because they're probably going to be doing their stuff around here. Money's a problem for me at the moment. Got friendly fire 3 times. What I would advise is trying to go to the strip club. Fanny Paradise next to Warden. It actually has really good loot. It depends on which faction you are, obviously. It's actually quite good. It's the best loot I've found so far. In all seriousness. Ever play Foxhole? Yes, I have done. I've got about 50 hours in it. Interesting game. I like the concept more than the game itself, but it was interesting. It's kind of gave me lots of thoughts. I like the idea of it, for sure. What's this? Intoxication. Foxhole is amazing. Again, I like Foxhole. I like the idea of Foxhole more than I actually like playing Foxhole. One of those games. Oh no. Missed a clear shot on that guy. Okay, we can't get too much tunnel vision on this dude. That's a fair take. What seems to be a successful or popular faction? It's either Mithras or Crimson. I think a lot of the streamers seem to have gone Crimson this time. Any workarounds for night vision not working with scopes? Turn your contrast up a bunch. Best review I've ever seen. This wasn't the Foxhole I expected. Love the Outpost thingies. No, they are good. No, Foxhole's a super interesting game because you could take Grey Zone because of the cop thing. You could take Grey Zone and you could make a game sort of like Foxhole out of it if you wanted to. Maybe. But it's sort of whether that's what Madfinger actually want, you know? I think that the guy spawning by this tent, he's killed me before. Annoying as hell. Right, with the fog gone, it does help a lot. Hope I don't just get caught from the side here, because there really is not that much cover. Any AI here? No. No. I know there's loads up here though. Quite a few. There just will be. It's inevitable. You have to be so careful playing solo in this game. Yikes. Jeez. I didn't even know where that was from. I just need to reload my SPD. Hopefully we can get back in again. You can take your gun to make it easy to find your body if you're solo. This is true. So less about that and more about just not dying to some random shot. You know? Remember the pass out threshold? No, is it 2,000 or something? I don't remember the blood amount, no. Yeah, you pass that as a solo player. You're out of luck, baby. Oh no, I need to run. I think that might be the boss there. That's the area that he should be in. It's just like, I don't want to just keep going with this guy. Let's try and stem the bleeding. The bleeding will actually stop on its own. So you don't need to, strictly speaking. Okay, let's fix the stomach. Then we got to fix the 2 legs. I somehow managed to break both my legs as well. Yeah, the light bleeds will stop by themselves, but you can stop them quicker if you use the bandage thing. But, you know, it gives me a bit more chance for my blood to go back up. Because I'm not carrying massive blood bags, I'm only carrying individual ones. These little ones here. So I have like 500 mil to use, and that's it right now. Because I can't buy the bigger ones yet. Okay, so let's splint ourselves up. But yeah, Foxhole is an interesting game. There's quite a few games that are of that ilk, which are big ongoing war type things. Every individual item is made by people it's cool. There was another one called there was a game called Pardus a long time ago, which was similar to that. I never actually played it, but I had a friend that used to play it. And that was quite an interesting game. Guess we may as well use this now. No point not using it. Give ourselves 500 blood units at least. Okay. Honestly, if you're in a position where you need large blood bag as a solo, you're in the passing out threshold. It's more the issue that you only get 1 use from this. So if I end up going back in now and having a problem, then I have a big problem. You know what I mean? Okay, so the rains have come now, like it said they would. It's 9:16 apparently. What time is it? It's 3:30. Yeah, I actually have to be a bit careful with Grey Zone, because if I say like, oh, I'm going to finish it whenever, you know, with the fam, it's quite easy for the time to disappear because there's no defined, like, yeah, obviously the end of an operation or something is the defined endpoint, but often you can be in raid for quite a long time, a lot longer than Tarkov. Like Tarkov, basically roughly every 20 minutes to while you're going along on your session. And in Grey Zone, that's not the case necessarily. You do have to be a bit careful. If I'm more likely to run into... It's not really any good cover around here. I still want to be able to break line of sight and run through the trees if I get into trouble. Boss did seem to have better kind of targeting than the other AI when I was last fighting him. Did see somebody over there, but sneak around. I kind of want to be in hard cover, but I don't want to just like leap to the. I don't want to just leap to the cover. Also, having the reticle on this thing non-illuminated is actually really annoying. Hello? Maybe I'm better off with the M4 here. As I said before, the ye olde zoom.
Come on, come at me.
Where is this guy?
Fuck you.
Yeah, take this. AI that side or just this side? We're cutting some weird angles across here now. Bit nervous about it.
There you are.
Okay, that was the bandit leader. Oh god. Okay. And we got 20, I think. Yeah, I've already got this one, right? Yeah. Already got this one. What's this thing? Special tequila? I'll put that in there. So it's PS. Actually quite good. Okay. So, yeah, we'll still work on the FMJ. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. Spec armor is good if that hasn't changed. It's 3A. I don't think it's anything crazy. See if I can unlock the dude's room. Oh, rubbish. Guy in there. The 60 rounder really helps, I will say. This gives me the somewhere to go. It's only a bathroom, but it'll do. Man, having that cover is so important in this game. Now, where is the main building? Is it over here? Oh yeah, it's in here. Yeah, I should actually check to make sure that I've got all these tasks. We did this one. It's complete. Let's see what else we need to do, if anything. Okay. Take this, Merc. Okay, nothing else right now. So we'll just do what we need to do for hydration. Are there new drops or still the ones from a day or two ago? I think it's new now. I think, are these the... There's no more exclusive drops, I don't believe. I think we're on to... There's that... Whatever they're called. What would you even call it? Some kind of veterans thing that they were working with. Can't remember their name. Like an organisation. I think it's that they're doing right now. I believe. Not 100% sure. What's that? Ammo box. Okay, let's have a look what we've got in here. US, nothing crazy. PP for 545. Now we're talking. That's good stuff. See, because this game doesn't have a flea, it's more about going and finding equipment yourself. How's that? It's still 100% this thing. What's this? Oh, this is the same as what I've already got. I mean, I could, in theory, put the stuff in there, but it's not going to give me anything else extra. Just add weight to my guy. For no real reason. Okay, so I got the key for this thing in here. Ammo box, subsonic, FMJ, 300 blackout. I'll take the HPVT because we'll use that. And 80, not bad. Maybe we'll take this one as well. I'm still not sure exactly what's good or what's not because they're all the same as in Tarkov, but hard to remember what you actually get access to and what you don't in this game. I'll open that up in a minute. Right, unlock. So it's got Crimson Shield firearms box. Whoa. So unfortunately I've got 2 guns with me. You cannot loot your own faction's loot anymore? Really? Is that true? Does aggressor mean I can't go to base? I don't think so. I think you can. Thinking of the CZVIP, which is level 3. Oh, okay. Do I want this thing? HP BT isn't good for pen? No, I know. It's just in case I run out. I don't think I will, but just in case. Whoa, this thing is 3 slots. Maybe I just take the side. The Spar Boy is so huge. Oh yeah, or maybe I will just throw it away. Because I don't need all this stuff, and then it means I can at least take one of these. Actually, I don't need US either, really. Balin, I don't need that. I don't like they need to do a bit of work on the way the models look. Is the grip any good? What's this one? Is it UTG? Don't know if it sells so much. I mean, I'm not really going to use it, I think is the problem. Stock for the M4, maybe better. What have I actually got on at the moment? I've got a MOE with pad. Just like 14 recoil control. This is CTR. Yeah, this is better. I think UTG is better than yours. Let's have a look. What have I got? Daniel's defense 21, 22 recoil versus 4, but negative weapon handling, negative ergonomics. So I guess it depends what you want, really. It's just good for recoil control, I guess. I don't think it'll sell for that much, though. Alright, anything else in here? I think that's it. Better ergo. It's kind of a trade-off in this game, though, isn't it? What was that? Oh, is that just another can of whatever? Okay. Alright, well, time to try and get out of here, I guess. These guys got anything? L phone. So I think what I want to do is I want to go back and see whether... I mean, these all guys might have respawned up here. You have to be quite careful. Come on, let me through. They actually have, which is a bit annoying. Oops, nope. Didn't mean to do that. That's a bit of a pain. Can you laser? I don't think AI can see it. I don't think that's true. I've aimed a laser on the AI's face before, and they're none the wiser. Maybe we gotta get out the way we got in. Gotta optic our way out of here. sort of annoying the way they reinforce behind you. But at the same time, you don't want them just to not respawn, right? Issue is you have to take it so slowly that you end up getting kind of stuck. AI treat lasers that lights when I've seen only react to its specific ranges. As I said, I've had a laser on an AI's like face before. I mean, maybe I go across and go out the front instead. Maybe that's easier. Because going that way requires a lot of going through bushes. I'm kind of going the wrong way. Oh, crap. Right around the back. Consider the SVD not usable due to that optic. It's not done too badly for me. You just got to be very, very, very careful. I wish it illuminated, but other than that, it's better than pretty much everything else I've got. Yeah, I'll try and get out this way. We'll crouch down. As I said, that seems to have some effect on the AI. I don't want to get crossfired by these dudes. I don't think I'm allowed out of there. That would make it too easy. I die more often to AI in this game than in Tarkov. I mean, yes. I'm not surprised by that, actually. Found a 3.9 for it, and it's amazing. In Grey Zone. I've got to cross this. Well, to some extent. Probably get out here. Am I allowed out? I am. Oh no. I'm surprised I didn't die to them there. A lot of them. Now the annoying part here is that when you start moving out, you start getting cross-shot again by the guys over here. It's a bit of a pest. That's the guys through the hole in there. Which is how we get out. Just see if there's anyone. Yeah, that'll do. I do like the sounds of the guns in this. That is pretty cool. Wait, is that a... It is. Cheeky boy. Here's the thing, I don't want to get like crossfired. Oh crap. Actually, you can go this way. This way might be slightly better. Actually, I'm not sure. Might be able to see him through here.
Here you are, you bastard.
Is that one like right here? It's on that side. Arrgh! Oh god, no. Is that AI? Oh, I can't tell. No, but there is one stepping just here. Oh yeah, this is a code one. I don't have the code. Ah. That's not ideal. It's hard getting out of there. Sheesh. Did you complete Missing Children? I found the first floor at the checkpoint on the road. I did in the end, yes. I actually did just look it up because I was like, well, I'm either gonna go miles and round and round and round, or there's just obviously one specific place that I just haven't looked, and I'd forgotten to look on the very last location on the main road.
Gold, please.
But at that point, I don't
Hello,
really care.
Peter. Happy 3.5 year anniversary.
Hey, 3.5 year anniversary, 42 months. So we're actually on the same server. Yo, Krez. Nice one, man. How'd you know? Whereabouts are you? I guess maybe you can tell from the distribution of cops. What's going on, Easy? EU West? Oh, but there's lots of different servers in EU West. Have a look at the cops map and see if it makes sense. These ones should be not taken for everybody. I should say region. Yeah. I thought you meant like exactly the same server. Like on my map. Okay, cool. So some AK men. Yo, Garnet, thank you for the 5 gifted. Appreciated. Thank you so much. Appreciate. Right, are these worth selling? These AFR kits? Not really. Well, I don't know. They're quite big, quite heavy. How's everything doing? Have I, like, shredded my suppressor? Still, like, 95%. It's pretty good. I lugged these out and they're worth, like, $75. Like, kind of annoying. Okay, Labrat likes the phones. I think everybody takes the pendants at the same price. Yeah, wait, does anybody buy the keys? Oh, Artisan does. Okay. I don't support predatory campaigns, but you know damn well I support you. Thank you. I don't even know if anything's going on today. I think a lot of people jump around the regions for time of day. Yeah, I think I should have done that before as well, rather than fighting in the daytime. Sorry, in the nighttime. I don't like fighting in the nighttime, it's annoying. Oh, actually, I got this thing too, didn't I? Let's have a look. This thing is a grand to Gunny. He loves all the alcohol, as Gunny. So we're moving on up, you know, moving on up a little bit. What was this one again? Blocks body stamina drain and the cost of fully drain arm stamina. It's like it's like Uber SJ6. Where you get intoxication. Need one of these blood bags back. Check my console settings and I can see in day and night, no problem. Yeah, hate the aggressor tag. I looted a dead faction mate who was offline, tried to message him and got tagged as aggressor. Yeah, it is a bit annoying. I don't really know what else they can do, though. Do I have any more small bloods? They can't go in each other, can they? I should probably make one of these, like, the same thing all the way through. The rest of them are just, like, easy bits of gear. This one should be like that one. Yeah, okay. So... Artisan now, yeah, we're pretty close. I don't think I have any other Artisan quests, so we have to do some other stuff. I know there was some stuff at Bad Part. Bad Part's quite hard. Scout the main northern and main southern entry. Find out what happened to the PMC squad. Remember when you told us about the beating we took, how we had to vacate our positions? They were very organised. The whole team went dark. Focus on the area around the lake northwest of Bampar. The lake northwest of Bampar. Where is the lake? I need to get up here in the first place. Maybe we go Juliet 4 or something?
Roger, Raven is in the air and heading to Kilo 2.
Next to the dead zone. Oh, this lake. Like this kind of deal. I'm going to ACOG this thing again if I have the chance. I was going to get rid of the SVD. Oops. I thought it was going to crash then. Really did think it was going to crash. Oh, I need to buy more FMJ as well. Oh, I've kind of screwed up here. I guess it doesn't really matter. I can always call for another chopper.
This is Raven arriving shortly near your position. ETA 30 seconds.
No space. Oh no. How much is in the stack? 40. No, 60.
I'm here. Move it. Go.
I just need to take more ammo with me, I think.
10 seconds.
Just take way more ammo.
Raven low on fuel. Need to head out.
Just stick a load of random gumph in here. Oh, but I still needed the blood, didn't I? Yeah, I needed to buy the blood, so that was it. Yeah, you could just buy the little small blood pack.
I'm not sure what to think about that.
Let's do that in there.
He's all smile. I don't trust him. If you ask me, he doesn't give a shit about us.
Okie dokie.
Nobody wants to hear this.
Right. That'll do. Alright, so, where was I going again? I had to go to Juliet 4, didn't I?
Raven
Yeah, there we go.
dispatched. Moving to Kilo 2.
Okay. Partisan's long lost daughter. Love it. There's a checkpoint to the west of that mission that has top tier NPC with nice guns. Just pack a rad pill to prevent death. Wait, really? What, in here? I didn't know there was anything in the red zone. Didn't know you could go in there. Yeah, if he's offline, it should be fair game. Yeah, I think probably, yeah. Gonna do a 0 to hero run, since if I die, I cannot leave my stuff back. It's a bit weird. I find the system a bit strange, because it's like, well, you want to go and get your stuff, but the problem is that if you don't do it with any loot, then you're going to lose the gear, so it's a bit weird. Right, at least we're quite light this time. Have I not taken all the things that I need? Oh no, I have actually.
Raven reporting. I'm on my way. ETA 30
I
seconds.
think bloods, painkillers, splint, bandage. Yeah, and then surgery kit. I think it's okay. And then a crap load of ammo. On the east red zone, you can see it on the map. Like here or something. Or this bit. I didn't even know you could go in there, though. I didn't think there was anything in there. Well, like, you could go in, but I thought it just killed you.
I'm at the LZ. Hurry up and get in. Ready up. We're taking
So, yeah, we're going to head to Juliet 4. We'll take Gladius. And then... we'll move... maybe we'll move up to Vampire. Actually, so which one is this, then? So it's...
Get ready. 1 minute.
yeah, find out the PMC squad. The area around the lake northwest of Vampire. Somewhere around here. Like this one, probably. Hola! Shiny stuff now, is it? Well, I'm at level 2 with one of the traders, Gunny. slowly making it there with the other ones. I can't remember. I don't know when you get Banshee. I never played enough on the first one to actually know when you got Banshee. Good old Warden. I mean, your M4 looks much nicer. I actually got this off a boss. So, I added the ACOG. Because I can buy the ACOG now. But yeah, this gun came off a boss. It was the boss in Blue Lagoon. Got one shot by the AI. Yeah, this is the issue. You kind of need to have the armor and meds and stuff, otherwise you just die and it sucks. I don't know. I haven't really figured that out yet. There's like a weird interplay between, oh, I'm just gonna go and get my body back, / like because I don't have any gear, it means that I just instantly get killed. NPC there at Tiger Bay loot spawns, so you can get the quarantine quest key and weapons at quarantine crate. Where does that let you do that? I've never been far enough to be able to do that. We'll go on to those kind of things. We're stuck on a log. It's okay, I intentionally didn't take any but a pistol. But then you lose access to your gear, right? It's kind of annoying. But apparently, other people can take your gear. So, like a squad mate can take your gear and throw it on the floor, apparently. Bit of a strange system. Oh, it was tagged as aggressor, I'd lose it regardless. Ah, I see. Late game quest, northeast of Tiger Bay. Spawns guns that same fit the ones that spawn on your main base. 20-inch barrel AR, I think has ability to drop people even with FMJ. Yeah, because this game has a concept that Tarkov doesn't have, which is that the pen goes up when you shoot out of a longer barrel. Tarkov actually doesn't have that concept. Second one. Any up here? Got to keep an eye on the time here that I don't run over. There's either three, usually it's 3 or 4 AI in the bandit controlled cops. Normally. Not just pen, but the actual Y damage is implemented. Yeah. It's good. It's good. Yeah, I'm only using the short one right now. I probably don't have access to the longer barrel, I wouldn't have thought. I only have the 2 short ones at the minute. Need a bit more stuff. Yeah, so Artisan, I need Artisan and Lab Rat. I need to do like a tiny little thing for them. Handshake, we're kind of getting there to the next level. Right, so let's go this way. I guess I should drink first as well. Right. Yeah, it's interesting to see a game that's got... Oh, crap. I always do that. It's because I think the top-up button is in the wrong place versus Tarkov. Because Tarkov has got top-up second, I think. So I always end up accidentally pressing top-up when I don't mean to. Let me just chuck a load of these in here.
Man, I've seen some weird stuff in my life. Nothing beats this fucking. What the hell?
Go to the beret and stuff. Don't need that. Don't have the irrational fear in EFT of just like not hoarding everything and it being quest required at some point found in raid. Right, let's go. SKS also outperforms the AKM for that same reason, but far less noticeable. Oh. Didn't really mean to bump into these guys. I guess we could see what was here. Asking to get shot in the face. I like how they call your position out. I wonder if there's anything in here. Where are they? There was one moving this way actually to try and flank. Yeah, great how the laser... Yeah, the laser looks so good. And I had bushes close to me. And it meant that the laser was not working very well. That was close. Because the laser was getting blocked by the... by the leaves. Just need the light as well. Dark in here. I think there's another on that side. I think. Not sure. Anything in here? Oh, people looking to get gear with a good ish level skill, capping a fob will get a huge amount of gear. Like one of the level 3 ones. You kind of have to cap it from the PMC faction though, right? Otherwise the stuff's not that good. Anything around here? I think this is probably a wild goose chase, personally. He was whispering there. That AI whispering. I heard someone say, be careful. I could buy LPS, so I probably shouldn't even bother taking it. Ooh. Now, I saw some people liking the GSSH in this game. More of these. Alright, let's keep going. Go to the main structure and click on the map on the wall. This thing? Oh! Didn't even know you could do that. Located... This is cool. I've located a map. An LLA outpost deep in the jungle. Based on what I'm seeing, this isn't their only hidden camp. Looks like they've got bases scattered all over the region. Okay, that's ours. Copy that. If the operation is widespread, it could jeopardize our efforts here. We need more intel. Check your active task list. The rebel path. Locate all the hidden LLA outposts. Yeah, look at the map. Each one is marked by an X. Yeah, so one is like Fort Narith over here somewhere. One of them's all the way up here by Hunter's Paradise. The other one's up here by kind of by Bampar. I think I know where that one is already. That's actually pretty neat. Is there can I turn a lamp on here that's going to make it easier to see what the hell's going on? It's too shiny for me to see. Northern lower left is part of new neighbours. Okay.
Be advised, friendlies in your AO. Watch your fire.
It's going to take a little screenshot. Just in case. Not that I think I need to, but... Wait, who's this? Shalopai. Okay. Hey! What's this one? I didn't look at this one. AK-15! Archangel and the B-13 mount. I guess I should probably be going up towards Gator at some point. Each new mission? See, that's cool. That's really cool. Right, I'm just going to peg it across, see if we can get to this next bit. Do you want another nearby secret mission? It's okay. It's okay for now. Actually, go on, tell me. You may as well tell me. I'm not sure if I'll go and grab it, but I'm about to run out of time, so. But just you can tell me at least. Wester House. Okay, cross the river. Alright, I'm probably not going to go there right now, but I'll keep it in mind. Yeah, I'm going to have a look at this lake. The problem is the lakes look quite large. It's the only issue. It must be that one. B13N doesn't go onto anything. I think it's bugged. Really? Well, that is weird. I need to take an LZ around Vampire. I have one around there in a minute. What's the weather doing? Just cloudy. Okay. Is this a uppable hill? Looks like it. Now we have to be bloody careful. And to follow the mountain trail, I don't want to fall off and die. I constantly break my legs around these areas. Always happening to me. This almost looks like an LZ. I can't remember if this is an LZ or not. Where are the LZs? The LZs are like here. There's one like right up here, I think. Anyway, let's have a look at the lake. Lake discovered. Okay. What's this thing? I think these are just like random geological things, aren't they? It's like seismology or whatever. I don't think it's got anything to do with anything. Before it said something about the extract, but I don't have the LZ around here. I need to either look it up or something like that. Me and Buddy Mounted go to that area, you won't fall to your death. But there's 6 spots you can get stuck in a hole. I've been stuck in a hole before, definitely on this. Okay, so I don't see anything around the lake itself. Maybe it's the next one? There seems to sort of be a path this way. I love the mountain goat. I used to call it, or still do sometimes, call it skyrimming. Because you used to just do that on Skyrim so often. Just a little hut. Could be, see, it could be this. Dude's a freaking champion. Wrong leg. It's not particularly descriptive, the quest, though, I would say. Just says lake. They said B13N. No, they said B13. I looked around that one. Doesn't seem to be anything. Looking for house by lake. No, I'm looking for this. No, not that. This. Find out what happened to the PMC squad. Focus on the area around the lake northwest of Bampar, their designated extraction point. So Bampar's here, the lakes are here. It's one of these. They're further along. Oh, I've knackered my guy. B13N is designed for the SVD. Oh, well, I should try it on the SVD when I get back then. Is there an LZ around here or something? Ah, there's a crashed helicopter. Could it be that? That sounds likely, right? The little bird never came back. I tried the game on Linux last night. It works, but I think a mix of early access and experimental support in Steam, and it wasn't the smoothest. To be honest, it's not the smoothest gameplay for most people, even running Windows. The trees do render at an impressive distance, don't they? Scala is pretty cool. There you can follow to the end of the road. I'm just going to have to pick up the first section, I think. Bracket for SVD forms Piccadilly Rail. Okay. All right. Oh, that's like a kilometer. Oh my god. Are there any other LZs this way? Yeah, because I've actually got to go. But I don't have any around here. Maybe I go to the northern Bampar one? I don't know. I think I'll go towards the cop, because at least I'll be able to log out. But yeah, I'll try it for the SVD. That might mean that I can use something other than the PSO on the SVD, which would be quite handy. SVD without the PSO on it might be quite useful. It's a bit awkward in a minute. Regular B13 is for all formats, AK. Regular, oh, I see. Interesting. Actually, where was this guy? I shot this guy across here, didn't I? Got too much kit. Yeah, there is an LZ right next to Vampire. This server doesn't look particularly populated. Just started to watch content on Grey Zone. Does it feel like a run sim? Not most of the time. It only does at the moment because I'm doing a specific task that requires me to go and grab one of the LZs and or the cops for the first time. Once you've got an LZ over in that area, like it's sort of designed so that you explore. And then after that, you then kind of have like a way to more quickly get back there. That's sort of the idea. Oh god, there's actually a huge thing in the way here. Huge mountain. Mountaintop between you. Oh, actually, yes. This is a proper LZ, isn't it? Can't remember how you get up to it. I think I'm on the right side actually from memory. To get up, there's a mountain path somewhere. There's an AI in there. Was an AI. Are the graphics feeling better? Yeah. It's quite significantly improved, I would say. It's still not perfect. You do still need a beefy-ish machine, but it's not like it's running terribly even on good PCs now, which is good. Like, it's running quite well. So for me, I'm running at 110, and frame gen actually works now. Frame gen is not awful, so... So it is good. B13K is for the Cord HMG. B13P is for Swallowtail Mounts, which I'm not sure what that is. There we go. Right, rather than doing this and going to Gator, I think I might fly back to Juliet 4
Exfil confirmed. Raven en route
to grab Gladius and then quit, because I'm going to have to go.
Raven here. I'm moving out. ETA.
I like how people can just message you, it's cool. Gate on LLA to the cross. Yeah, I'm having to log off, unfortunately. I've run out of time today. But we got some good stuff done. Got to level 10. Yeah, I've died here. He was basically just telling me, like, watch out, because I died here
Landing. Get in. Go.
twice previously. And, like, I've also done exactly the same.
Get ready. We're moving out. Approaching the LZ. 30 seconds.
Is your name Gigabeef in game? Yeah, I'm just Gigabeef. So you can see it at the top up here. Also feeling the problems with the cliff.
Move out.
Can't message you because of faction? Ah, indeed. Yes, traitors, traitorous faction people. Yeah, I wonder what a swallowtail mount is as opposed to a dovetail mount. I wonder if that's because there's two mounts on the SVD, for example. I wonder whether it's to do with that. It's like the regular dovetail, and then there's a second one. It's a bit like the... I think the SR3M is a bit like that as well. The SS and stuff. I wonder if that's what they mean. It must be another system. Maybe it's not relevant to the guns we're talking about. They made it possible to swap factions yet. You can. You have to message support, basically. I think you can. You have to reset your account and do it. I don't know if you can swap factions, like, naturally. That's the problem. Don't think you can. There we go. Task complete. Okay, cool. So what did I want to do? I wanted to quickly have a look at this and see if I took off the PSO, will the B13 fit to this? It doesn't look like it. Oh no, this is not B13. This is it's not B13N. This is B13. Which doesn't fit to that because it's not the right. It's not the N. I have Mosin Archangel stock. Kind of fun. We got so level 2 with Handshake and Gunny. Level 1 with these two still. So we just need to do something with Lab Rat, something with Artisan. And we'll get there. Basically, where we need to go is Bampar. We could technically do this one to get her, but I don't really care about her. But I know Bampar's got. I know she's got some quest Artisan up in that section. So maybe we'll do that next time. What's this? Oh, ammo box. That's actually huge. That's actually huge. So we can just keep the stuff in here. Yeah, the fact that the game's got crates now is like way good. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. All right. Okay, friends. All right, well, I will probably not be on tomorrow. I'm going to be busy making vids, and then I'm actually busy in the evening tomorrow, unfortunately. But I should be back on Thursday. I mean, we'll see, but yeah. Should be back on Thursday, and I will catch you then. Go and say hi to Hayes. He looks like he's dipping in with some Grey Zone as well. So over on the Twitch side, we're going to go and raid Mr. Hayes. Until then, I will catch you a bit later and enjoy the Grey Zone Warfare. I think it's a fun game. I'm enjoying it for sure. I'm enjoying it for sure. All right, catch you in a bit. Bye everyone. Ciao.